Story time, baby. I'm gonna switch my team to... Let's go with the Lupa team. The Mono Fusion Lupa team. So we can do the story. Oh, look at her. She's so cute, bro. Hiya! I love her. Her tail is so pretty when she's into her forte. So cute, so cute. Alright. Think about training Rudolph to long and getting her S for medium. That would be awesome. I wish I had Rudolph. Rudolph is... She's so peak, bro. She's so peak. But I really wanted Augury Cap. But, man. Life is too hard. Alright, story time. Attack animation, they are so clean, but design kind of meh. I like her design. I mean, the outfit itself is not necessarily for me. I guess I can get what you mean. Like, I don't really like some of the outfit. Some aspect of the outfit, but I really love her hair. I love the little like ornament that she has in her hair with like the ribbons, like the ears, even like the like plate that she has there. I love the tail. I think all of that is good. Her weapon is cool as well that she has. I think it works very, very nicely. But yeah, I guess like the white combination is the white full body combi thingy that she has. Skin tight suit, a skin suit. A bit less for me, but who knows? Maybe she'll get a skin in the future. I feel like she deserves a skin. I love the tail. It makes me think of Horse Girl. A signature weapon? Yeah, but the problem with the signature weapon is that you barely use it. Because, like, look at the weapon. When do you ever, like, see? She doesn't use the Blood Blade. She only uses the Blood Blade when she's in midair. So, like, her weapon is so cool, but you barely see it. Which is so sad. So sad, boohoo. Alright, my Lupa is gonna talk to her. Also, why is her Lupa better? Oh, no! Okay, I know, it's because she throws away her top. I actually prefer when she has the top. Does she throw it away when she enters, like, a Super Forte Gouge? Because I think she looks way cool like this. You've come, warrior. Strange idea? Yeah, kind of like Cheng Li when she... What is it with the fire hot mamas that just burn their clothes when they fight? Arsinosa! The mighty guardian, or Ludic's Arsinosa, is not the kind of echo to warm the crowds. The lioness favors the strong, the unyielding, and the battle-hardened. Only those she deems worthy will find her arms welcoming. But she's still an echo and can't talk. I'm Cumin. It's me. What's up? Touch that leg. Touch that leg. This sounds. Okay, bye. Have a great time. Thank you for coming. What is it? Did you feel something just now? I only heard strange sounds. Tell me, what direction did the lioness just look toward? The Veil of Glory. Ooh, the final resting place of Septimon's heroes and legendary gladiators. Stone monuments shaped after each fallen hero's signature weapon stand tall in tribute to ensure their names and deeds endure through the ages. It's where all heroes, blazed by the glory forged in iron and fire, find their rest. But on the long path of hunting, many died with their bodies missing, only their weapons returned. Arsinosa's frequency is woven from the cries of souls in battle. The battered weapons still carry the will of their former masters, whispering the deeds left undone. To touch such weapon is a rite of great importance for those who claim glory in the great Aegon and receive the lioness's blessing. Hearing the voices of our ancestors by Arsinosa's side is a great source of strength for Septimontians. Your candy bar didn't have too many salty licorice? I need candy. I haven't had candy. I need candy. Delicious candy. I need my sugar rush. Before meeting bullying, when I touched the echo in that village, I felt a layered, indistinct frequency. It was like what Abby described on her journey to Septimont, but the stories eluded me at the time. But now I've found it. The source that paralyzed in the Veil of Glory, the closer the lioness gets to it, the clearer it becomes. She waits for us there. Shall we go together? I'm not sure if Septimontian rituals will interest you, but you might uncover something useful. No? Ah, you're so cute. I'm happy to go with my fellow warriors. She has the best smiles, bro. She has the best smiles, bro. Perfect! Let's head out. Yeah! Oh! What is it? Nothing, just a dizzy spell. Overexcitement after a win, or something. Yeah, I think she's way cooler with the armor on. Anyway, it's no matter. Let's continue. Ikoka? Renacita! Flames of Heart. Yeah, she's better with the armor. Go back to the armor version, girl. Oh, yeah, look at that. Yeah, I think she looks awesome, like, with the armor, like this. Like, she's so much better. She has, like, the... Because, like, the... When it's all white, I think it's a bit meh. But, like, with the silvery gray ornaments, and then, like, the kind of, like, double cape thingy she has going, I think she looks awesome. Oh, she's doing a big... Oh, catch a tail! Catch it! Oh, she doesn't do the animation. I guess it's only an Ina thing. Alright, let's go to the Veil. It's Veil time, baby. Woohoo! Nyom! No, fluffy tail! Ah, fluffy tail! Alright, let's see. I'm here. Strange, why are so many appearing all at once? It's a mystery. Oh, ariga. I thought that Discord didn't usually appear around the border mountains. I'm definitely gonna have to learn how to play her properly because I feel like I'm just playing poorly. That's a Discord didn't gather from the surrounding. It's more like they spawn from thin air. Thin air, Dido. Look, it's just ahead. The Veil of Glory, where heroes are laid to rest. Ooh, it is right ahead. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh no. I guess she's overclocking? Or maybe she's being corrupted by the Threnodian. Because it looked like corals, which, I mean, the Threnodian is like a Leviathan, right? So it's... My main issue is when she goes into fire form, it's too revealing, but everything else is okay. I mean, when in combat, it's not like you really look at it, I guess. The girl just now, that was Mia. The closer to the Veil of Glory, the more the normal world and the animal overlap. Whatever lies ahead must be the key to all of this. I need to rethink everything. Septimon, Lupa, KittyKathee, Mia, the Lions of Glory, all of it. KittyKathee arrived in Septimon alone, not waiting for me or attempting contact. Something must have happened to prevent her. If something cut her off, aside from the Fraxidus, it could have only been the Threnodian, which should be dead. But Septimon holds no faith in the Sentinel, and the Threnodian was never able to establish influence here. Maybe it's not that simple. The Threnodian controls the minds of its followers through their faith. Mia is a Ragonesi, and likely a follower of the Order of the Deep. If the Veil of Glory is an important rite for champions, perhaps Mia went there, and it was there she vanished. Her hysterics, hallucinations, and loss of control in the arena were signs of the Threnodian's corruption. I called it. Frolova once said, the closer one stands to the protagonist, the greater the influence over the tale. In this great Aegon, Lupa is the protagonist. Years ago it was Mia. Now I'm seeing Mia's image flicker in and out throughout his journey. If the Mia I see is under the Threnodian's control, does that mean securing the protagonist's role is key to its plan? When I first met Lupa, I sensed what felt like KittyKathee's frequency on her. Later, I also felt the Threnodian's presence. Did they cross paths? If KittyKathee is part of this story, the likelihood is high. Could Lupa have forgotten? Did they meet without realizing it? Or is she lying and already under the Threnodian's influence? But Frolova telling the truth by saying Lupa would bring forth the Dark Tide, or is she just another one of its victims? Hey, is something wrong? Is there something you need? Or something you want to say? Trust her, speak your mind. Yes. I sure did speak my mind. I'm sorry, I don't recall crossing paths with KittyKathee. But you could be right. I may have and just forgotten about it. These past days, there have been moments when I feel lost, forgetting what I was doing a heartbeat ago. I don't know if it's the Threnogen's work, but something is wrong, and it's trying to twist my mind. You'd make the right call, wouldn't you, my fellow warrior? Yeah, I'll kill you, no problem. You'd protect my honor and my dignity. Yes! Don't worry, girl. We'll figure it out, baby! There's more at stake than that, Lupa. I've heard the Septimon saying, awful glory, fear no death. But sometimes living takes more courage than dying. True that. Well then, that will do just fine. I trust you, warrior, just as you trust me. Ah, why is she so cute? Why is she so cute? It doesn't matter if the story's end is already written, or yet to unfold. I'll trust my own judgment to guide it where it must go. Yeah! Let's go. But wait, there's more! Man, she's so cool. Those blade spears and halberd emmed in the stone, they're the weapons of the fallen heroes. We have tradition in Septimon, touch them and listen to the whispers of those who once wielded them. A rusty spear. A spear. Stretching out your hand, your fingertips brush against the rusted steel. A deep, sullen voice hums from the spear shaft. Through endless battles and the surging dark tide, kin and warmth were lost, and all softness and love faded away. Kitty's saying this character is cool in Gacha Challenging Impossible. That's not true. I didn't like Yugo when he came out. All that remained in his eyes was the sight of white flowers blooming across barren fields. How fragile, how beautiful. He sighed as his skull was crushed under the detested disco's weight. Damn. Brutal. Is there any character in this game? Gian. I didn't really care about Gian either. Or Brent. Is Brent cool? I guess his attack with the Encore is kind of cool. That's pretty much it. I don't really like his design either. I feel terrible. No, you know what? I don't. I don't really like Augusta either. I don't think she's cool. I think her design is stupid. She has like a sun on her head. I don't like it. Stretching out your hand, your fingertip brush against the rusted steel. A quiet, soulful voice hums from the halberd's axe. No one knew why she thought to battle, only to escape another. She shed her gold, tore away the honor binding her, and turned her back on the proud house that shackled her, rejecting the eyes that followed her. This silence, it is my victory. She laughed, charging into the dark tide. Damn. Those people have no time. Rusty sword. Sorido! I've got a feeling somebody's watching me, and I've got no privacy. Nice transition. What's up, girl? Who did this blade belong to? This is Terculus' sword. You remember the waters of the Upper City, right? You're looking for KittyKathee. Terculus was the one that the statue was based on. Ages ago, the dark tide bore down on Ragonesi, and Septimon didn't escape. Terculus was the son of the Ephor back then, and he led the warriors to face the Tacit discords. He died in that cursed tide, his strength worn down to nothing. His sword was corrupted, but his followers still risked their lives to bring it back. As soon as back, baby! In this land, intense emotion easily blend with other forces. The lioness of glory was born from the fiery passions of heroes, so she holds sway over their weapons. Okay. Back then, this sword was growing more sinister due to the corruption. But all these years later, it has become a memento of a hero. Very nice. Very, very nice. Touch it. Touch it. Touch it with your finger. I feel something strong and pulsing in the direction the blade is pointing. It's coming from underground. Is it inside the mountain itself? The frequency, it's a Sentinel Imperator. Ayo? Le Sentinel Imperator? Just like Raguna, Septimon has its own Genesis Nexus. That's why it seeks... Uh-oh. Power. Needs more. Ooh, this is bad. Drakes! Go! Freaking Drake! What are you attacking me? Every time there's an overlap like this, the Tyoblade appears whilst I see Discord. They sure do! Moira! Alright, good stuff! The Tyoblade, it's an outgrowth of the dark tide itself. Why is it appearing suddenly like this? We'll clear it out first, then check it that sword is the source. Yeah, I'll do it, baby. Collect recollections of the heroes. That we'll be able to cut it down with the big boy. That's 1, 2, 3. Are you ready for this? Yatta! Huge. Oh, sheesh. Open the path. What's that sound? Come, we should check it out. We should. Indubitably. I'm here, baby. Arsinosi-chan. Arsi-chan! Woo, woo. Open the door! Come on, you can do it. Hey! Dum 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 dum. Da 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 da. Lupa. Ra da 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 da. This doesn't feel like the first time I've been here. Let's go. Let's go, baby. There's no mistaking it. It's Imperator's frequency. Look at this place. Ooh, I love it. There's like a second like dash speed. Is that a new thing? I don't remember seeing this before. But when you dash for long enough, it starts going slightly faster. Oh boy, is she okay? Oh! What? Girl, you okay? Encore is okay. If Stone the Sentinel's access to Lupa's role in this story isn't yours. Damn. I guess you can also go with like Shorekeeper of Arena as a third character instead. It's a possibility. It is Mia. This is something only you can do. Oh, what? Read the script, that's as required? Oh, damn. Okay. Pride hides terror within. Dang. Dark Tide consumed all. It's fucking Christopher, bruh. I hate him. I hate Christopher so much. Ah, that's so cute.
懐かしの黄金の街が憎き潮に飲まれました。私は皆にささやきを送ります。髪は宙を舞い、ペンが落ちるでしょう。じきに作者の思惑から解放してみせます。
Yee, time to beat up Christopher. Freak him, get out of here. What about time?
慈しみ深き金色の星を教えて。過去と今が重なり合うこの物語であなたの選択はどんな結末を迎えるのかしら。
Okay.
ためらわないで相棒。あなたは私が選んだ主役。すべては主役にかかっている。次のページは迷わずめくって。
It's not crazy how this is so similar to Emporius. It's like a cycle that they live through. We're here to write a new page in detail and get them unstuck. Like, what the hell? I love it. I love it. Are you okay, little baby girl? Ah, ugh. A dream. No, it couldn't. It's no dream. I'm not alone. The word put the hope of change in my hands. Oh, she has the mirror. It revealed the truth, right? This feels good. No standing there alone on the champion stage. Kitty hasn't learned this yet, but I now remember traveling with KittyKathee. I can't be in the real world. This is a sonora created by the Vtuber. It's a realm of stories. Yeah. I knew it. The story of the great Aegon lasts only 3 days. Before KittyKathee came here, I had wondered the same bloody story more times than I can count. The dark tide consumes Septimon, and then monstrous half-human, half-sea creatures grows ever larger. Is this the Fraxitus plan? To feed it with Septimon's ruins? A script. Yes, this sonore is like a book of plays. I called it. I literally called that this entire place was a sonore. Each world in the sonore is a story that keeps repeating, like sheets of paper, all overlapping with one another. New pages keep appearing, layering over the old, and the changes in one story bleed through the next. To the next. After KittyKathee's action, Septimon, once destroyed by the dark tide, has begun to return to normal in the story where Kitty arrived. KittyKathee has saved me, changed my fate, and led me to the warrior who stopped the Threnodian in the last story. So in this time, I haven't lost my memory. Kitty had delivered a powerful blow against the monster, and the energy supply from the central hub has been cut off. But that's not even its full form. I once searched for its true form with KittyKathee. I remember now. What we seek lies in the lower city waters. I won't let your trust be misplaced, Kitty. Oh, hell yeah! Oh, that's peak. Alright, let's go. New scenes arises. There it is. So basically, it used to be here, but because KittyKathee arrived, she changes the script. And because of KittyKathee's changes, we were able to arrive in a slightly more fixed Septimon, in which we fought side by side, being able to basically change the pages here with the final respite. And by doing this, we created another world where now she's able to go further and maybe be able to fix it fully, I guess. Now that she has a memory back, because we saved her from Mia's under the Threnodian's influence here. That's interesting. Let's go! The old districts of Septimon, submerged beneath the waters due to the dark tide. That wasn't an elevator we're going to use before. The dark tide looms over Septimon like a stubborn storm cloud. It sure does. Is Kitty... No, no time to worry. I have to find the cause of all this and quickly. Eee. Bram, bram, bram. Hello. Ooh, it's a gross thing. Les corruptions. In a past story, I came here with KittyKathee. That's us. That's us. Damn, the past story sucked. Okay. Okay. Ooh. She can walk on water and KittyKathee just flying around. Flying around at the speed of sound. Look at you. You can't go on much longer. I feared as much. Then this is where we stop. Strange. I remember everything about Septimon, but I can't remember... I can't even remember my name. No! You didn't forget. Someone stole your role in the story. Even your name on the placards in the arena would be unreadable. Your existence has been erased. Only by unmaking this story can it be reclaimed. Too bad I won't last long enough to see that happen. I'm sorry, KittyKathee. You saved me, though I come to help you in return.
せっかく助けてくれたのに
Why are you being so mean?
何もしてやれなくてよ。幼い頃、大昔の話
When I was a child long ago, I heard tales of Septimon.
聞いたことがある。セブンヒルズは
A city full of passion and life. People there drank deeply, laughed loudly, appreciate culture and live for the hunt. Men and women feared nothing. They burned like fire, giving all their lights and heat before fading. But when I arrived in Septimon, it had already been undone by dark hands. With the dark tide sweeping the streets, the city was nothing but an empty shell. That's right, my city is beautiful. It sure is, baby! When the autumn wind blew through the golden flags and wind chimes, time seemed to slow. The Leviathan. I will not give it the chance to make the people of Renacita weep and bleed. I will drag whoever orchestrated this tragedy out of the shadows. Ooh, get him. Absolute get him. Septimon, can I leave it to you? No. Damn, savage. You said it yourself, this is your city. Some things only you can do. The monster is leaving its trace in the dark tide. I can feel it. Its frequency is similar to my own. The Threnodian created me to be a resonator for its power, but I wasn't the only one. Many vessels before me failed. You mean... There is so much I don't know. I'll keep searching, but no matter what, you have a certain specialness. Yeah. She's my baby girl, that's what makes her so special! Once I sought to end it all, someone stopped me. Even a life marked by fate can break its curse. Whatever you seek to do, whether you're weak or strong, you must strive for it. I returned to the world thanks to a certain person's help. I believe she will come here and reshape this twisted story. Twisted story! This twisted story! It was hard to speak than I thought. Must be quite a person, eh? I wish I could meet her and see how she does it. Then you will see for yourself. Victory isn't won in an instant. It takes patience and perseverance. What we can't do now, someone will carry forward later. If you want to save your city, then hold on. No matter the pain, no matter the doubts, you must keep going. Just like how you wandered Septimon before I came, broken yet determined to live to find help for the city. Hello, KittyKathee. What's up, Mermaid? Jump to a new story and bring my message to that person. Alright, KittyKathee. I'll try my best. First, tell me, what is that person's name? Bloop. I'm close to that abnormal frequency. Uh-oh. You're in the submerged aqueducts. Ooh, you doing good? Heck yeah. Glad to hear it. That's what we want, baby. The submerged aqueducts. I remember reading about them in the Silver Records. There used to be an underground waterway leading to the plains. Okay. But now with the old district completely flooded, we can only access it if we drain the waters first. True. Just do it! After my role was erased, KittyKathee must have found a half-human, half-sea creature in the Fraxidus. Like Kitty, she chose to remain the closing of the page, to give new stories a fighting chance. Indubitably. That's why I only regained my name after I met the warrior. Okay, makes sense, makes sense, makes sense. During our journey, the overlapping worlds the warriors saw were the monsters doing. He tried to use Mia to steal my role again, to corrupt Septimon once more. なるほど. Only I can erase it from this story. Only I can prove that I'm real and it is fake. Damn, okay. What happened to the Mia who vanished in the Veil of Glory decades ago? After everything you went through, what did the city of Septimon mean to you? I remember the entrance to the underground waterways in the old district bell tower. Of course, the upkeep of these waters always fall under the Silver's jurisdiction. Maybe I can awaken the sleeping giant of glory. Ooh. In Septimontian tradition, where it bears its blade and watch over the warriors leaving for the hunt, all gates and passages open. Many of the old routes are blocked, but I can try draining the water through the remaining ones. It's worth a try. Yeah, that does sound pretty good. Alright, let's do that, baby. Let me use my very small brain. Covered in tidal blight, it has even fused into the joints. I'll need to clear this if I want to get it moving. To protect this water, the steward must have set a platform with gladiators' pier nearby. Activate the patrol unit and grab a spear from the platform to clear this blight. That makes sense. Okay, then we'll do some of that. We'll do some of that, baby. We'll do some of that, baby. Alright, so let's use this. Activate the patrol unit. May applause greet you, Lupa from House Silva. Please wait, retrieving gladiator spear. Happy hunting. Okay. Hey, there it is. What a throw. Damn! Was that it? Was that enough? Oh, it awoke! can't clear the head. To get lift its sword and open the gate, I need to clear the arms too. Can't just clear the head. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, hello. Detecting and fantasy Discord. Okay, we need to beat them up. Hajimarida! Keep on fighting. Alright. This is what it is. There's more? Oh my lord. I feel like when you make claims to Resident and Septimo, everything's just an echo, like the statue just said. Everything's just an echo. A lot of things are, yeah. I mean, it's literally Ragunesi is known as the archipelago where people literally live with echoes, like in harmony. So it kind of makes sense. I don't know if that statue was an echo though, but like Arsinosa is an echo that was like born inside the statue, but I don't know if this one is as well. Maybe it is. We need to clear... Oh, was that enough? Oh, hell yeah! It was enough. Good. Check for more patrol units nearby. We're almost there. Hello. Maintain vigilance. We shall. Yeah, he still has a little thing here. So we're gonna have to still fix it up. We're very close. We're almost there. Ah, rude. That fish came out of the water to just troll us. What the hell? Will that be enough to activate the platform, or do we still need more? Hi, Mr. Kerozor. Fine. You want to do it the hard way? We'll do it the hard way. It's gonna be so hard. Yeah, true. Your assistance is much appreciated. Let's do it! Yes! Nyam! Oh yeah! With that, the gate will open and drain the water away. Pig! That was fast. Damn, that was hella fast. The water is drained. Woohoo! Time to head to the bell tower. Indeed. Let's save this real quick. Ta-da! The monster is hiding in the depth of the aqueduct. The aqueduct? What is cool is that now we'll get access to a bunch of new chests that I couldn't get before. Yatta! I guess we'll do this. I can't do that. Alright, let's just go here. Nyong! Hello. Hello, hello. This is Aikito. We're going down, going down. Going down, 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 going down, whoop. Going down, 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 going down, whoop, whoop. Going down, 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 going down, yep. Da 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 down, 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 down. It's a bit bugged, it's like a white light flashing. Ooh, hello. Just escaped standing between me and the heart of the aqueduct. It won't open. I have to find another route. The copper mirror is calling. The warrior used to see the past. I wonder if there is anything of that here. We'll wait to find out. Use the copper mirror true. You have led the No! Okay. Unusual figures. Ah! Fucking Cristoforo! I hate you! Ever do you pull that body from the sea? Excellent, Domina Julia. Keeping one's word is the foundation of any solid partnership. I know. Septimon's current effort doesn't quite heed the Senate's wishes, but we'll see to that. A cup of poisoned wine, a passing fly, a dagger. Fate strikes where least expected. I can't see him. I think he's actually too evil. I don't think he's redeemable enough. Like, I feel like evil characters, like Frolova, I feel like it's gonna be redeemable. We already saw some glimpse where she actually wanted to help us out. But I think this guy is pure scum. So I don't think he'll be playable. That's like being able to play, I don't know. I feel like it can't be. I don't know. What about Scar? I think Scar is also potentially redeemable. Like, he hasn't done anything absolutely horrendous so far, has he? Like, he was just being a silly little guy, and he fought us not even seriously and then just left. Like, he literally did nothing bad. Did he? Like, he's a member of the Fraxidus, but we don't even know why. Meanwhile, this guy is literally trapping an entire city into a real, like, cycle of, like, suffering just to, like, sacrifice all of them for a Threnodian. That's pretty freaking bad. With someone as clever as calculated as you at the helm, the House of Silva need not fear for its survival. But I could be wrong. I do not work with you for our sake. I do this for Septimond. Some of us have forgotten the terror of life adrift at sea. To survive the tide, one must make the right choices. We'll speak of other matters later, but tell me, why would you want a dead woman who fell into the sea? Dead woman? Oh, you mean Mia? Indeed, she is the very heart of the unit I spoke of. The one we intend to build deep within these underground aqueducts. So Mia actually died at sea? The original one? Alive or dead, her body holds the information we need. The Fraxidus experiments here will continue for some time. In the meantime, covering up this little laboratory's existence will require your assistance, madam. The heart. That weakling's responsibilities were meager at best. A performance in the arena was nothing special. If it weren't for those incompetent fools in the Senate using her as a puppet to shift the attention and anger of the masses, she wouldn't even have made it to the finals. Do not be upset, my dear Domina. You're absolutely right. The girl is so feeble, she can't resist her creator's will in the slightest. Winning the Grand Aegon was precisely what brought the shadows of death upon her. Luck and misfortune, nobility and lowliness, weakness and strength. A person's nature is like two sides of a coin. And I've always found beauty in inevitable tragedies. Hello! So Mia has been dead all this time. She didn't leave Septimon when she vanished. The sea took her. Wait, was I not able to take the... Okay, no, it's activated now. The teleporter. I was wondering. Ooh, let's look at the map. Oh, damn! The area is huge! Alright, that's cool. Hello. But wait, there's more! No.
ビビってるのか？はっここついてこい。勝利を追い求めて。濁流を払いのける。ふっふっだ。はっ集まれ光の炎。まずはあんただ。屈辱だぜ。
Great, great. Actually, it took so much damage. What the hell? Leave that sword alone. Crepes. Ooh, hello. This place of Fraxis is written all over it. Without the Silvers keeping the place hidden, they wouldn't have dared. Indeed. The irony, a Septimontian aiding the enemy to build a den in the heart of our city. That's it. Show me what you've got. I trust you've seen the experimental unit in the aqueducts. What do you think? If not for the sword aimed in our chest, I could mistake the corpse for being alive. Indeed. Decades have passed, yet Mia remains as she was when first pulled from the sea. Her data has been invaluable, as the Threnodians failed with nature. This specimen is, in its own way, remarkable. You know, it wasn't so long ago that Kitty intervened and KittyKathee broke free from the tower. I discovered that a small piece of the Threnodian's essence within Mia was reawakened with the tower's resurgence into a world. Sounds as though you found your inspiration. Yes, Septimon will host the Great Aegon soon. I've come up with a rather intriguing idea. Okay. Before her death, Mia also attended the tournament. I'll use that as the fictitious anchor to craft a play to rewrite reality itself. I've already discussed terms with it and reached a modest agreement. You spoke with the Threnodian. Has Leviathan already awakened? Only a fragment of it remains. A weak and cunning shard, desperate to grow stronger. Okay. I'll fashion a story for this sea creature, enabling it to fulfill what it once sought, to have the dark tide swallow Septimon whole. The Threnodian once sought to use Mia to find Septimon's central hub in order to corrupt the beacon system. Even if met with failure, it would control the champion's mind to infiltrate the city's upper echelon. Oh well, it all failed in the end. In the face of her futility to resist corruption, the girl chose death. She drove a sword into her heart and leapt into the sea before choking on her own blood. Jesus! Fascinating, isn't it? Faced with the same predicament, strength and weakness still make a difference. The Blessed Maiden single-handedly thwarted the Threnodian designs in Raguna. But this poor soul had no choice but to take her own life. A death so theatrical, so saturated with sorrow. How poetic. How beautifully tragic. I don't care for your taste, Cristoforo. I'm merely curious. What ending have you penned for Septimon this time? Alright, sorry. Such an impatient reader for Lupa. Sorry, I was sidetracked by the internet. Displays nothing more than an amplifier, designed to nurture the Serenita's lingering power. Once it grows large enough, I'll overlay the Sonoro into reality. This is literally like Emphorius. All that's needed is for Domina Julia to select the right champion. Swapping out the protagonist is hardly a challenge. Once a sea creature grows within the cradle I've forged from the dark tide, the hymn of journeying paradise will spread from Septimol across Renacita. Really? Compared to the Septimontians who've long forgotten Mia, the story I've written for her is far more thrilling. Don't you agree? And what if it fails? Then so be it. You know, for Lupa, stories about mankind's attempt to imagine and rehearse fate. If this play proves Kitty worthy of becoming the protagonist of my story, if they pass the trial by fire, then isn't that victory as well? It doesn't feel like Frolova is very enthused or excited by the idea of a story as much as he is. Disgusting. He really is absolutely gross, though. To treat Sephiroth like a plaything. Unforgivable. Yeah, tell him, girl! What's so poetic or romantic about story when someone is driven to death? It reminds you of Dark Souls, was you said earlier? I guess I can see that. I haven't played them a lot, but I know they have a lot of sewer levels. Koroshiaina! Help, I'm so low HP. Can you cancel animation with these logs? I don't know. I haven't tried. Aha! It's time, baby! Yeah! Ta-dang! Huge! Good. But first... treasure! See, there's like another acceleration. So I'm slow, now I'm running, and now she accelerates a bit. Was that always there? I don't even remember. Her tail is so cute, bro. When it's on fire and stuff, adorable. Love it. 10 out of 10. Would pull out that tail again. No, we shouldn't pull on the tails. Oh, hello. Another one. Oh, it's actually a passive she has. Lajando. Still lingering, Mia. Ooh. A fading reverberation that should have dissolved in the deep long ago. Where are you going? To claim the title? Was that not your unfulfilled wish? That was never mine. The arena. Le arena? I don't need this victory. But I do. Without a champion, the Lion Beast, I cannot touch a central hub left by Imperator. You, KittyKathee, both my daughters, my very creations. Why the fruitless resistance? Has Septimont ever granted you kindness? They neither love you nor need you. Long have you been forgotten? We were raised by them. You will never understand. Ooh, proud in battle and yet yearning for strength. I know the heart of the Septimontians far better than you. Mia, you are simply too afraid to face their true nature. You choose to deceive yourself. You cannot admit that they used you and then cast you aside. You cannot accept that from the start you were insignificant. No, Viburnum, my flowers. Shh, it matters not. Your thoughts are of little consequences. Damn! That's so evil! Stop it! Stop being so mean! Poor Mia has done nothing wrong. Oh, she big mad. I'm big mad too. I'm big mad. New scenes arises. The place of the quill. The quality. Oh, wait. Oh, how do I go back to the book though? Do I have to go from here? That's kind of annoying. It has to be a quest item, right? Yeah, there it is. Read. Source. The bouquet. No. Vibranium, the bloodleaf vibranium of Septimont. I understand. Wakatazo? It's a flower often given to gladiators, a symbol of victory. Down, baby. Do do do. All right, let's see. I've always carried this shame. Shame for something I didn't choose. Shame for something that's just there. Sometimes it turns into doubt. Bye, gymnast. Take care. I try to live free. And I do, most days. But still, I see it. I see the pain in their eyes. In their faces. I can't read. I'm the one who fall behind. The one who leaves to feel beaten. I've always wondered if I didn't have this gift, could I have reached this point with clean hands?
この才能がなかったとしても自分の誇りは守れるのか 生き残るた
Should I have judged those who trample the rules to survive? Was I blind to my own arrogance?
それともこれは一種の傲慢なのか でも今はそんな疑問抱いちゃ
Now I don't think like that anymore. Ooh, Kitty is stronger than me, no doubt, but she treats everyone the same. She didn't choose to stand alone, instead she chose to trust me.
抱え込まずカルテジアは
KittyKathee has spent years trapped by the weight, what is happening here, of everyone's expectations.
彼女は一度
Never stepped foot in Septimon before, but still sailed across the seas to be here.
海を渡
No weird, like, artifacts happening. And Mia, her resonance ability might be weak, but she never ran from a fight. She fought till her last breath.
天井から一度も人の本性
A heart isn't shaped by what it's born with, or what it's been given.
私は
I've underestimated others, and I've underestimated myself too.
そして自
Ooh. But you, arrogance, thinking you understand the darkness in people's hearts, but you don't have a single drop of life in you. Oh! Oh, she big mad.
美しいグリ
Beautiful as ever. The Griffin's fortress, my city, Septimont. Oh, that music. Built by the hands of the people, not the sentinel, and not the Threnodian.
光があれば
Where this light is always shadow. But people need light. They'll chase it no matter what, and they'll learn to live with the shadow. Mia, KittyKathee, they were born and raised on these islands. They are daughters of Inasita. They belong to no gods but their own. Tell him! Ooh! Get her! What's gonna happen next? What's happening? I'm getting absolutely flashbanged by this screen, dude. Oh, there it is! Move forward.
操り人形になり
Before, better to die than something.
私が
Death does not scare me.
死んだって構わない
If divinity takes up something, it went too fast. I'm sorry, Chan. Because it's like super cursive, it's actually hard to read. I'll revise my sword against divinity. Okay, there it is. Da! I heard your request. Yay! Ah, this is so cool. But I prefer to handle this my way. Da! Victory isn't won in an instant. It takes patience and perseverance. I believe in you. Ah, so cute. Warrior. Aiba. I swear by the eternal sun, I will slay you. Damn! Ah, look at that creature, bruh! Oh, it's tragic. And it has the sword inside of the body because she stabbed herself in the heart. Of the fear and the longing of civilization, I was wrought, born of the hearts of countless men and women, of babes and the ages. What the hell? Sharp blade and silver tongue is so overpowering barrel and slaughter of the arena. From past to present, nothing has changed. Nuh-uh. But why do you have to judge the people every time I see that? Yo, true! Tell him! May I choose her end with dignity? Your very existence is an insult to her. Sure is. I break you! Look at you cowering in this little incubator, desperate to evade your end. Never understand what it takes to face the fear of death. A human life is nothing more than a scream between life and death. Scream. Ice cream! Ooh, ice creams. Had a sorbet today. I could eat an ice cream though. Ooh. Gross water, help! Can I attack her from up here? Super combo! Pim! Ooh. Weird bug. Oh, dude, that smile. Her facial expressions are always so good. I love Lupa just for that. Oh my god. Ah, she's so big! You love to see it. I will say, Mia is a proud Sword and Shield user. I respect her for that. Oh, this is so cool. Oh my god. Yo! They went all out for this! Holy crap! So good. No. Now she can fully rest in peace. It seems the play I've written isn't well received. Yeah, you piece of crap, we hate you. Scar is here. Wow, we haven't seen Scar in a billion years. KittyKathee has no chill, bruh. Yeah. Next chapter? Oh my god, cliffhanger time. It is what it is. Yes! Got parried by a book. True. That's great. That's a heavy book. That must be a dictionary at least. Lupa! Yay! We're finally out of the Sonoro. Let's go, baby. Pim, pim. The only thing that kind of confuses me is like, if they were stuck inside a Sonoro, what was happening in the real world? Ah! Ah, this is the best picture, bro. It's real. Both of you are safe. Oh, this is so... I'm gonna take a screenshot. It's so beautiful. I don't know where to post it. I will put it. I don't care. Here. Here's good. Oh my god, this is awesome. The Shenanigans frequency is gone. Well done, Lupa. You found Kitty and safeguarded Septimond. It's like something out of a knight's tale. No, wait. Gladiator's tale? Da. Oh, I'm getting a call from Abby. What's up, nerd? Bleh? Finally, I can stick my head out. Kitty, are you okay? This is the news for Eldian. I'm fine, Abby. What happened to you earlier? Wait, were we in Septima? I was just talking to you and then boom, I felt like something just covered me. First, it messed with my frequency, then I just passed out. Wait, Kathee? And a girl I don't know? Absolutely bamboozled. You're lively. Your echo's more boisterous than a ta-da. Ta-da! Ja-jang. What happened while I was out? I think it's time we compare notes. Let's fill in these stories blanks, shall we? Yay! Hey, Anki, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Doomsday has been erased. Yes, sir. Now we just have the beautiful reunion in reality. As you walked out of the central hub, a familiar connection pulsates within your tacit mark. You turn around and see Kathee slowly gliding down from the sky and leaning before you. After days of separation, you're finally reunited. She looks into your eyes, cracks a smile and gesture in a different direction. Together you walk to welcome the lone wolf return from the flames. Lupa embraces both of you tightly, and you feel her tremble as Word gives way to delight in seeing both of you. Word chokes as tears fall. You pat her gently on the head to soothe her. This is a story co-written by you, Kathee, and Lupa, and it's coming to an end. Ah, so cute. The last fight. Fiction. Fiction indeed. Why is there still a exclamation mark here? Oh, this one apparently. For now, dun dun dun, true. Kathee, my girl, it's been a while. It's been a while. When I sensed the Shenanigans power here in Septimond, I immediately set out to find its source. It was quite sudden. I slipped through the smallest of cracks to enter this sonoro, which severed my contact with the outside world. I found Lupa in the city. She had lost her role. We traveled together for a time and discovered the architects of this destruction. The Fraxidus playwright Cristoforo and the Threnodian. Sadly, the playwright did eventually erase Lupa's existence. As for me, I descended into the submerged aqueducts where I found the Threnodian. It had inhabited Mia's remains and was hiding within the experimental unit. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to eliminate it entirely. It evaded me, slipping into hiding. I reasoned that you would sense the anomaly and come to Septimond, so I sought to offer you my aid. I battled the playwright and in doing so stripped him of his ability to control the script. Afterward, he, along with the other Fraxidus overseers, fled from me. With that, the scenery began to collapse. It was then that we finally met. Is there anything else you wish to ask me? Tell me about these roles and stories. Lupa and I formed a few theories during investigation, though they may not be entirely accurate. I do like it. So far, it's been great. In this sonoro, where stories manifest as reality, roles define the identities of those within it. To lose your role is to lose both your name and memory. In truth, Mia had long since passed and does not truly exist here. It was Lupa, not Mia, who won the 3-day Aegon. I suspect those stories created by the playwright cannot stray too far from the original frameworks, a limitation of his resonance ability. This is why he erased Lupa's name, swapping her and Mia's identities. This allowed Mia to summon the dark tide upon Septimond. Tell me about the Threnodian and the Central Hub. The Central Hub within the Veil of Glory was established by the Sentinel, and it appears no one had ever entered it before. Activating it requires two key conditions: victory, which grants the blessing bestowed by the Lions of Glory through the Sentinel's mandate, and a trace of the Sentinel's frequency. The Threnodian set its sight on Mia for this very reason, which in turn brought its attention to Lupa. I struck a significant blow to the Threnodian within the story, but because I failed to prevent the corruption of the Central Hub earlier, it endured, drawing strength from that source. Throughout this journey, I often saw the figures of Lupa and Mia overlap. It seems the Serenity was attempting to replace Lupa, hoping to use her to corrupt the hub, siphon its power, and ultimately destroy Renacita. Okay. Tell me about the other Fraxis leaders. True. Apart from the playwright, I also encountered two other Fraxis leaders. One a woman with a bandaged eye, the other man with scars across his face. Surely they must be Frolova and Scar, but how is Scar in Renacita? True. Unfortunately, I never had a chance to confront either of them directly. I saw them only briefly before they disappeared. I'm not sure why they've gathered here in Septimont. We must prepare for whatever plan they have. That's about it. The Serenity frequency has vanished from Septimont, but I fear this is far from over. There is something else, perhaps due to dark tide in the Sonoro. I can feel my balance shifting. The Serenogion's pull is growing stronger. Now that I think of it, this could very well be part of the Fraxidus plan. You need to head to the Black Shores, KittyKathee. They've been dealing with the Serenogin for years. You should go there and run some tests. Then know how to handle what's coming. Yeah, she definitely... Man, KittyKathee and the Black Shore, insane. The Black Shores, is that where you're from? If it's a place you trust, then I will go. Yay! Oh, dude, KittyKathee and the Black Shore would be so peak. The event I brought from the forth the dark tide, it must have been my death. After that, the details of the story blur. It repeated so many times, it's hard to remember everything. All I remember is wandering the desolate city streets in the Septimont corrupted by the dark tide, unable to escape until I met KittyKathee. She saved me, but in that story, we couldn't fully resolve the source of the disaster. Then, in another story, I encountered you, my fellow warrior. After we parted, I awoke in yet another story, in the Veil of Glory, where I finally saw the Serenogion's true form in the submerged aqueduct. What is this? Just a wish list. It had taken control of Mia's corpse, and was using the Fraxidus Sonoro to grow its power. After defeating it, the Sonoro began to collapse. I passed through those crumbling pages to find you. Is there anything else you want to know? I hold nothing back. Tell me about your death. My death? Well, I'll start from the very beginning. My journey to win the championship. I'd failed to expose the family's match fixing after being deceived by Domina Julia and winning the title on my own. My memories became a blur. I was probably under some form of control. The last thing I clearly remember was standing in the central hub in the Veil of Glory, pressing my spear into something that resembled a control panel. Then the dark tide began to surge. In the end, all of Septimont was followed by it. I'm not sure when all this started, or where the line between the reality I knew and the Sonoro world created by the Fraxidus began to blur. In those 3 days of the story where KittyKathee didn't rescue me, I would always die in the first day, helplessly watching as my home slowly crumbled to dust. Tell me about your journey with KittyKathee. Welcome back, Kate. What's up? KittyKathee saved me, to the me who had lost her role in her memories. We wandered the abandoned city of Septimont and pieced together whether the Fraxidus and the Serenodion were the true architect of the chaos. Yet in the end, my role was claimed by the Serenodion, and my body disappeared before KittyKathee's eyes. Okay. Not much, is chilling, wishing it was next week already. For the event, the con. Before I was lost to oblivion, KittyKathee gave me a sliver of her frequency. I think it was a frequency that unknowingly led to our path crossing in the story. Tell me about Mia and the Serenodion. Many years ago, Maya cast herself into the sea to escape the Serenodion's control. But Domina Julia recovered the broken body from the depths and handed it over to the Fraxidus. I speak too fast. That's true. That's true. Let me slow down. For years, they subjected her remains to twisted experiments until the Serenogion's essence, still lingering within her, finally awakened. The Serenodion took control of Mia's corpse, turning it into a half-human, half-sea creature monstrosity. It formed an alliance with the Fraxidus. The last trace of Mia's reverberation was forced to be a part of it, tortured and ravaged. Damn, that sucked. That's about it. Oh, the script and the copper mirror you gave me. I'll return them to you now. It was a long story, but the ending turned out well. Though thinking of Mia still upsets me. Her reverberations trapped in that monstrous body. I can't imagine her suffering over the last 20 years. When you defeated the Threnodian, you also set her free. Yes, it was an honor to have that final battle with her. Thanks to you and KittyKathee, I was able to rewrite the tragic ending of this story. Thank you, my fellow warrior, for believing in me. There's one more thing. We should return to the central hub in Septimont. I found something tied to you there, Kitty. Oh, shit, okay. The central hub. Good timing. There's something I need to handle in the Veil of Glory too. The Gloria Veil? Good, let's head up together. Let us indeed. Proceed. Proceed! Hop time. Whoop, 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 whoop. When Lupa vanished, I destroyed the experimental unit, pursued the Threnodian and defeated the Lioness of Glory it controlled. Then I came across this place. You remember how the Threnodian took on a part of the Sentinel's knowledge and permissions, yes? For the Sentinel, the information stolen was their very memories. For this reason, even the Sentinel forgot that before merging with the Threnodian, to transfer some of their knowledge to the central hub in Septimont. The knowledge they would later forget. It was a secret, one the Threnodian should never learn. The Sentinel moved it there for safekeeping. Big brain. Okay, what was it? Within it, I found a special frequency. A part of it felt like yours. I believe it's what the Sentinel left for you, so I took it. Ayo? You feel a faint frequency of sharp, cold wind. That went so fast. It fades quickly as it touches your hand, but not before it points toward a distant destination in Septimont. It seems like a clue. The true secret they left for you is not here, but in that direction. You see, before I came to meet you, I passed by the city of Septimont. The arena I destroyed has been restored, but in the people's hearts, it's still Kitty and Lupa who claim victory. The Fraxida's power to reshape reality is deeper than we realized. I'm afraid this is just the beginning. I once believed the Threnodians sought to use the Fraxidas to regain power. Its true goal is the central hub. I believe it's due to this secret the Sentinel has hidden. The direction, it leads to the hunting grounds. The blight cloud still lingers there. When the high tide comes, Septimontians hunt and call the spawning tacit discord. Okay. The dark tide connects everything. I cannot pinpoint where the Sentinel's message lies. I'm afraid you must go there yourself, Kitty. But the worst of the storm has passed. Let's take a moment to rest. Yay! Lupa, will you be our tour guide? Show us the sights and glories of Septimont. I'd love to hear more about what you mentioned earlier. The wind blowing through golden flags and the sound of wind chimes. Of course, it would be my honor. Ah, look at her, she's so happy. Before we go, there's something I need to do first. Ooh. Deal with two wives? True. And that is to kiss. Oh, of course, Mia's weapon. What's that? It's Mia's sword. I went through a lot to bring it back. The monster is gone now, like so many Septimontian heroes whose bodies were never recovered. I wanted to return her weapon. This is where she gave her life. I can't say if she loved or hated Septimont more. But she once spoke of the bloodly viburnum. It's a tribute often given to gladiators by their supporters. So I think she would have wanted to rest here. Oh my god. You saw the trailer? I did. Oh yeah. It's beautiful. Our city, the city of glory. The people here love to drink, laugh, carve statues and hunt. It burns like fire, drenching both victory and defeat. It holds all our disappointments and all our hopes. Oh, that was great. There it is! New scenes arises. Source, the afterglow. Reality. Boom! Gem. The world is collapsing, page crawls as fiction slips away from reality. Frolova stands silently upon the still waters, bending the retrieved and unfamiliar object from the depths. It is a gem. Originally from Raguna, this gem passed through many hands before reaching Septimont. Brought here by a young girl, to avoid drawing attention to the face the jewelry symbolized, she had the gem removed, melting down the gold forged into a gladiator's helmet. The gem's natural cerulean hue has been tainted a deep purple and bears the mark of tidal blight. Deep within the crystal's depths, the silhouettes of fish drift slowly. Before the script burn and fade into oblivion, Frolova takes the gem from Mia's helmet. Damn. You thought your PC skipped it? Yeah, we didn't see that scene specifically, but the story tells us that it happened. We have a quest here. I'm not going to do it right now, but I'm definitely going to place a marker on the map. Because sometimes it only shows if you're close enough. Shuya Kenko. That's it for the story? Did we finish it? I think we did, boys. I think that was it. So, my thoughts on this. We have side stories. Enjoy the beautiful sunset with your companion. Oh, you're right. After story. Yeah, okay. This is worth it. Generally, I don't do like side quests, but because this seems to be kind of like directly tied, so we're gonna do that. Let's go check this out. There's pre-story if you're interested in. Is this what this is? Fluffy tail. So many scars. Lupa. You've come, warrior. Sure did. Huh? Are you drinking? Just sweet juice. Of course. She's so drunk. Sure. Wheat juice. Ah, today you smell nice, like dried wheat. Warm. Do you really have a wolf sense of smell? My forte gave me the tail. It seems my nose is keener than most. All she does is sniff us. She's just into the sniffer. Sniffasy! Oh my god. Is she hunting us to bed? Like I said she would? That's actually insane. It's good to have Kitty by my side. Oh my god. Lupa, you've had enough wheat juice. Sit. Take a break for a moment. Even though it's over, there's still a heaviness. A drink helps. A glass of downpour. I sent a word to the Air Force Palace about Domina Julia. But finding the Sylvas that fled will take time. Show you Riz? Dude, she's drunk. Let's not do that. 4 years ago, Augusta won the title of champion. Since becoming Emperor, much of the corruption tied to the arena has been cleared. If Mia had lived, perhaps things would have been different. Sometimes I wonder, what would my life have been like if my parents hadn't handed me over to the Sylvas when we first came to Septimo? Yeah, I don't know. So she was handed over to the Sylvas? Was she abandoned? It's like one of those stories with the different endings. Have you ever thought about living a different life, Lupa? No need. I'm content with what I have. For everything gained, something is lost. But through it all, I met you. That's enough. Oh my god. Life is an arena. Victory and defeat are a part of that. No one wins forever. The more victories, the higher the expectations and the heavier the weight of defeat. Do you fear that one day you might face defeat? Yes. You seem to live to meet others' expectation. This is what you're used to, I'd say. What does bread do? Gives me bread. Even if one day you meet defeat, remember this. Those you've helped will never let you face it alone. Ah, why is she so cute? Hey Mizu, what's up? Dang, look at her. I may not have your strength, but should you call, I will meet you on the battlefield, no matter the distance. Ah, so kawaii! That helped a lot. Hey, it's one of those, you gotta leave it to know it. It is what it is. Yes, but it gives me bread. I swear by the eternal sun, my fellow warrior. Ah, adorable. There it is. Oh, it gives us a picture. Alright. Wait, there's still more? 3 wishes? Oh my lord, it's never cook over. It is never cook over. We are in the after story. Shuya Kenko. Shuya Kenko. That's my girl. That's my favorite character right there. Tisar. Didn't save me a bite. She's like, what? Oops. It's all gone now. I'll ask the tavern keeper if he can prepare something for you later. The lower salad was delightful as ever. Well worth re-acquainting myself with so I can make a bowl for myself. Fresh, crisp, sweet. Oh my god. Oh my god. Come, sit with me, Kitty. Let's enjoy a moment of peace. It seems your sense of taste has returned then. Yes, and so I've been thinking about what I vowed to you before. To savor the thing I desire, visit the places I long for, and meet those I wish to see. Sorry about that. I'm getting too confused by things. Intensive key press. Yeah, exactly. To become a rowing knight is my true ambition. A wish list is something to be experienced on one step at a time. I'd say your first wish has already been fulfilled. The third too, though by unexpected means. Those are my adoptive parents and their child. What? Perhaps it was fate's cruel jest. I couldn't find any trace of them after they moved from Raguna, but here in Septimont I discovered where they had resettled. Only, they no longer recognize me. The truth that was their daughter was a memory the Threnodian crafted for them, disappearing when it was sealed away in the tower. I don't know what they went through after that fateful day, but at least they're still alive. They even have their own child. No, that's so sad! They walk here every day, so I come and sit for a while to watch them from a distance. Cartesia. It's alright, Kitty. In fact, I'm at peace with him now. If they had died because of the Order's heavy hand, I would have felt true pain. But this is the best outcome I could hope for. To live 20 years with the weight of a lost child, I don't want to imagine that kind of torment. Besides, through all these twists of fate, all three of my wishes have been fulfilled. I mean, they say 20 years with the loss of its own child, so she must be about 30 to 40 something, probably. Now if I crave a lor salad, I can prepare it myself and savor its taste. And I still have many years ahead to see the world and the places I long to visit. As for the people I hope to meet, this unexpected journey led me to find them in another city. Oh, look at that! A new picture! I'm taking it. I'm taking it! It's so good! You'll have to see it. The winds of Rinasita always seem to bring me what I seek. I am content. Pick. Ah! Look at that! That's it. We're done. That was all of them. We got everything. At least you can taste in what she's tasting a salad. Salad is delicious. After this stream, I'm actually gonna make myself a salad. I've got lettuce. I've got carrots. I've got fennel. I've got tomatoes. I got feta cheese. What else am I gonna put in there? I think that's pretty much all I got. It's gonna be a good salad. It's gonna be a delicious salad. KittyKathee is in her 30s. Yeah, that makes sense. Nice. Yeah, I'm so excited. Delicious salad to see. Yatta! Resonator. Oh, did he give us a new... Yay! New constellation. Casting Resonance skill unbound flow continues restore HP for the Resonator on the field for 20% of Rover's attack every 3 seconds for 30 seconds. When a Resonator on the field has an HP lower than 35, it will restore 10% of their lost HP. Basically, it makes her healing better. That is good. Activate. Good stuff. There's another one on the moving cart. The moving cart. What does that mean? Where is the moving cart? Are you sure? It doesn't say after story here. Where's the moving cart? Ah, I don't have this. I should take it. Those on walls? Yeah, but I don't know where that is. I don't know which one I'm supposed to go to. Or like, I don't even know where it is, like straight up. I have no idea. The thin lines in the city. So here is what you mean? Alright. So here? So is there someone I can talk to here? Northeast? Oh, northeast? Oh, there's both sides. So it's not this one, it's the other one, you're saying? Bullying! Oh, we get to see bullying. Okay, that's great. Yeah, I want to see bullying. She was cute. She was cute as heck. I hope she's a playable 4-star. But, I guess it's higher than here. Yeah. Yeah, I hope she's a playable 4-star. I think her design is great. Or not even a 5-star, to be honest, but I feel like she's gonna be a 4-star if she's playable. They gotta stop making great design and just, like, just leaving them as NPCs. I am not seeing her, boys. I guess she might be over there at the bottom. I don't know. I don't know where she is. Have you witnessed peak yet? I don't know what you mean by peak. It could mean so many things. I have no idea. I don't know where she is, boys. I don't know. I've checked this one. I've checked the other one. I've not seen her. So, yeah, I don't know. It's a game? The main story. I've done the main story, yeah. It was good. I finished it. Apparently, I can talk to Bullying somewhere, but I'm not finding her, so I don't know where she is. So, I'm gonna give up, because you're telling me she's supposed to be here, but she's not there, so I don't know. Yeah, I've done the 2 after story, but apparently you can find bullying somewhere. Maybe it's just not this one. You took your time? Yeah, it took me about 3 hours, I guess. Though I was taking my time. Alright, guys, I just checked that south one. I'm gonna check this one again, and if it's not here, it's time to give up, okay? Where's the other one again? Over here. Guys, I'm sorry to say, but I'm not finding bullying. I think you guys just pranked me. It should be in a quest? Yeah, well, I'm not gonna do that. Anyway, this is the end of the main quest. We've done it. We've done the after quest. I'm happy. I'll talk to Bullying when she shows up at another time. It's fine. As for my thoughts, I think it was pretty interesting. Honestly, I really liked it. I really like Lupa. I thought the story with Miaz was quite interesting. I think it was interesting to see, like, how I had pretty much determined that it was a weird solar sphere that was overlapping with reality. So I'm glad to see that it was actually what it was. It was a little bit confusing with some of the aspects. I could understand if, like, some people kind of just end up being a bit, like, not fully understanding why it happened that way. But basically, like, Christopher's power kind of took the base of a character to... Basically, it was taking, like, a real source in order to craft a story that would perpetually basically destroy Septimont, and by doing that, that would power the Sphenodians. So basically, this was a whole incubator, which again makes me think it's very similar. Like, it's distinct enough, but the end goal, if you make it like, if you distill it to its base principle, this was a simulation where the same cycle would keep happening, and ultimately that would allow the big bad guy to become stronger, right? That was the idea. Which it basically is the same thing as M4S in HSR, which I think is kind of funny. And because of like how long it takes to like, you know, like write the story and all that stuff, I don't think it's a case of like, oh, one copied the other. I think it's just a coincidence that it ended up happening this way. It's kind of funny in my opinion. So it ended up being very, very similar in that aspect. Either way, I really liked it. I thought it was great. Lupa is a fantastic character. I think she's awesome. It was good to finally see Mia being, you know, having all of her trouble being resolved. I wonder if that boss is gonna be a weekly boss at some point, because I don't think right now you can fight it again. So I wonder if that's gonna be an echo at some point in life. So yeah, I guess we'll find out. So yeah, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Now, I'm obviously very, very curious for future things that we're gonna find out. I hope we get more, and I think this feels like it's kind of over for this part. So I don't know if we're gonna get like a massive new story patch next week, but next patch. I feel like probably because Frolova is gonna come out, so there's probably gonna be like a big chapter where we finally find out exactly what the Fraxis are after, right? Because they didn't seem bothered that Christopher's plan went to crap, right? So yeah, I'm excited. If I had to give it a rating, I would say I think this was really short, right? But like, to be fair, it was like a single patch with 2 chapters. We did the first chapter in phase 1. This was the chapter of phase 2. It was pretty short, but I thought it was pretty good. Can I explain everything? I don't like Cristoforo. I think he's an ass. I would say, if I had to give it a rating, maybe 8.2 out of 10. Because why not? Anyway, I just enjoyed it. It is what it is. You speak very fast. Good way of learning English. I do speak fast. I should speak slower. So, yeah. Anyway, I liked it a lot. I'm satisfied. I honestly thought that the whole shenanigan with the Snorer Sphere would take longer to be fixed. So I'm pretty bamboozled that it was so quickly. I feel like it was almost a little bit anticlimactic. But, I mean, this is only the beginning of Septimond, right? So now we're gonna see how, like, Augusta, Iono, and all of that stuff is gonna... how are they gonna be playing into the story. And I think that's gonna be really cool. So, there we go! Yeah! Loved it, loved it.